Hello, my name is Nikki Biley, and I'm the Program Coordinator for Bioimaging North America. I'd like to thank the organizers for the opportunity to share with you about this network organization that is here to support you, bioimaging scientists. So we are a not-for-profit that's been established since about 2018, and we're supporting members in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. But we also collaborate with partners around the globe, and we have a number of members also who are from around the globe. So it's not exclusively North America. We exist to create an inclusive, supportive community to share, advance, and succeed together. We are about 1,500 members strong, a little over right now. Largely US-based, obviously with the larger population of the US, but Canada and Mexico have representation in our membership, roughly reflective of the populations of the various countries. And as I mentioned, we have a number of members who are also from up to 30 different countries, because membership is free in BINA, and we don't exclude people from becoming members. But as you'll see from our members benefits page, that there are certain specific benefits to being a North American BINA member. So some of the programs that I'll share with you are open to North American members. And specifically, if you are Canada Bioimaging, you're probably already a Bioimaging North America member. But if you join Bioimaging North America, we have a reciprocal arrangement where we will share your information with Canada Bioimaging, so you get very specific content for the Canadian community. So please go ahead and join, and that way you're sure to be getting all the latest information for your local community, but also from within the broader Bioimaging North America community. We're largely an academic group right now, but we are working very hard to increase our industry membership. We're there for members of both the academic and corporate community. And we are about a third of our members related to roles in core facilities, so core facility managers or staff. But we have a growing number of members outside of those roles. 2/3 are either in marketing, or program officers, for example, faculty, research staff, graduate students, postgrads. And a recent early career working group is bringing a number of earlier career members to us as well. So we, all of our working groups work with the core values of BINA, which are community inclusion and excellence. And the areas of activities tend to focus on things like interactions, so events, education, advocacy, and standardization. You'll see we have 8 working groups, and the newest of those are the Builders and Early Careers Working Group, as I mentioned. But if you've any interest in getting involved with any of these working groups, please go ahead and take a look at their websites, see what they're doing, and reach out to us. The activities of the working groups are aligned with what the community needs and are interested in. So if there's something that they're not doing that you're really interested in doing, please reach out to us and let us know. And wherever possible, as I say, we try to align the work that we're doing with some of our international partners, and those are shown here on the right of the slide. So we engage our community primarily through our website. These are the tools that we use mostly. When you become a BINA member, and it's free, remember, you will get a single monthly newsletter that highlights all of the activities that are happening within our community. We also have a Twitter account, and you'll see a lot of activity when we have events going on in Twitter. There's a Slack channel, and then many of our events are recorded, and those are put on our YouTube channel afterwards in case you're not able to participate in them. And as I mentioned, much of what we do virtually, but when we do hold in-person events, we tend to try and hold it hybrid so that there's a virtual component as well, so that our community doesn't miss out. And I would say 99% of what we do is free. There's a very small amount of stuff that we actually try to get registration fees for, because those are events that we have to pay to put on, but I will share specifically which those are with you, because the vast majority, as I say, are free and available for anyone to participate in. So if you take a look at our BINA activities page, you'll see all of these events that are happening online, as I say, and they're free. But the only thing is we do ask you register to participate in them. Now, just because you're a BINA member doesn't mean you will be automatically registered. And if you register for these events, it doesn't automatically make you a BINA member. So please join BINA and get that a monthly newsletter so you know what's going on. Some of the events, as I say, focus around core facility activities, but we have a lot of user groups that have spun up recently. There's one around metadata, expansion microscopy, lattice light sheet instead. Those tend to meet bi-monthly, but we have a monthly speaker and career series. And then, as I mentioned, there are one or two things that are fee requiring, and this leadership and management training course, soft skills course, which is a certificate program that we're offering this year, is something that you did need to pay a fee for. But if you aren't able to cover the fees, you are always at liberty to email us and ask for financial assistance, because we can sometimes help with those things. So that's where all of our activities are highlighted. You'll see underneath that we have our community events, and these are literally around the globe. And on our page, you can see, you could sort them by where they could be located and by month. But because this is driven by something called Microscopy DB that BINA is partnering with, we're getting the same content that the Canadian bioimaging community is also getting, because that is also, they are also partnering with Microscopy DB, along with 15 other networks that are doing this. So again, if you go to our website and you submit, or the Canada Bioimaging website, and submit an event, it will appear on a number of other websites. So under our community events is our programs, and we also have a separate tab for programs, because this is one of our most important sets of activities. So our Exchange of Experience program will provide funding to cover for travel and accommodation for you to visit a lab for up to a week and learn how the lab is run, learn a new technique, learn new image informatics skills, really very broad. A metrology suitcase program is a suitcase that literally does get shipped to different cores and labs that contains the equipment and protocols for conducting instrument quality control. And so you can find more details on our website about that. And then our professional development program will offer funds towards covering the registration fee for any of the courses that BINA are supporting for 2024. And then the regional event support, that's funding to support events just like the one that you're attending today. And that QR code goes to a link tree that provides a link to a wide array of the different activities that I've shared with you, and links on our website. So I'd be remiss if I didn't point out our core facility page. Here you can list your core facilities so that others can see it, but it's also an opportunity for those that are interested in these exchange of experiences, as I mentioned, for them to select a core that is willing to host, and then identify a technology that they might want to learn, or image informatics, or whatever it is that you're interested in. This is also used by some of our corporate members to identify cores that might be interested in hosting demos or are interested in collaborating. So that's a useful page to go and take a look at as well. And if your core isn't up there, please do submit it. This highlights our annual community congress that we have. As I say, we offer this hybrid, so if you're not able to participate in person, the registration is free. It's open right now and will be open through August 15th, I believe. And then this year we have our inaugural Michael W. Davidson Memorial Award, because Michael Davidson really did epitomize what it is that BINA stands for, and we are issuing an award in his honor this year. Also, not to forget the image contest that we host annually. There are cash prizes for that, and your images get to appear on the BINA website, which is always fun. So this is a little bit more detail about that meeting that I mentioned. As I say, registration is open until the 15th of August. It's free to participate virtually, but we'd love to see you in person in Madison. And as you can see, we have a great lineup, and that's in September. So we also have this resource section, which highlights both the things that are coming out of the BINA working groups. So you can identify by the different working groups what the resources are that they're generating, but those and a number of other resources that are coming from the global community, again, from this Microscopy DB effort. So I think I showed you before the events, but there are also jobs and training materials, and you can see on our website where we host that. So if you have training materials you want to disseminate and share with a broader community, as I say, up to 17 networks right now, submit them either through the Canada or the, actually Canada isn't depicting this just right now, so BINA would be the place to go to submit your training resources if you have them, or to search for training resources. And similarly, jobs, if you have jobs that you want to post, you can post those through the Canada Bioimaging site. They are hosting this content as well. And then you can sort for postdoc positions or faculty positions. It's a very friendly search site. And then again, tools. We've recently released tools that are available to the public to see through this program. So with that, I'd like to thank you for your attention. I'd like to thank the Chen Zuckerberg Initiative, because without their support and funding myself, my role would not exist, nor that of my colleague Vanessa Orr, but also to all of our corporate sponsors. We deeply appreciate your support and sponsorship. And again, if you're not already a member, please consider joining. It's free. Thank you.